Hey, Spartan families. I have a maker's challenge for you. I'll explain more about it after I read you this book called One Plastic Bag, Asatu Sise and the Recycling Women of the Gambia. Asatu walks with her chin frozen, fat raindrops pelt her bare arms. Her face hides in the shadows of the palm leaf basket, and her neck stings with every step. Warm scents of burning wood and bubbling peanut stew drift past. Her village is close now. She lifts her nose to catch the smell. The basket tips, one fruit tumbles, then two, then 10. The basket breaks. Asatu kicks the dirt. Something silky dances past her eyes, softening her anger. It moves like a flag, flapping in the wind, and settles under a tamarind tree. Asatu slides a strange fabric through her fingers and discovers it can carry things inside. She gathers her fruit in the bag. The basket is useless now. She drops it, knowing it will crumble and mix back in with the dirt. 4 goats greet Asatu as Grandmother Mambambe emerges from her kitchen hut. Hurry in before the rain soaks your beautiful mamamba. Asatu scurries in, and Grandmother serves spicy rice and fish. Rain drums on the creaking aluminum roof. I broke your basket, Asatu confesses, but I found this. Plastic? Grandma frowns. There's more in the city. Day after day, Asatu watches neighbors tote their things in bright blue or black plastic bags. Children slurp water and wanjo from tiny holes poked in clear bags. Market trays filled with minties wrapped in rainbows of plastic. The colors are beautiful, she thinks. She swings her bag high. The handle breaks. 1 paper escapes, then 2, then 10. Asatu shakes sand off her papers. Another plastic bag floats by, and she tucks her things inside. The torn bag is useless now. She drops it in the dirt, as everyone does. There's nowhere else to put it. Day after day, the bag she dropped is still there. 1 plastic bag becomes 2, then 10, then 100. Plastic isn't beautiful anymore, she thinks. Her feet step down a cleaner path, and the thought floats away. Years pass, and Asatu grows into a woman. She barely notices the ugliness growing around her, until the ugliness finds its way to her. Asatu hears a goat crying and hurries towards Grandmother's house. Why is it tied up? Where are the other goats? Inside, the butcher is speaking in a low voice. Many goats have been eating here, he says. The bags twist around their insides, and the animals cannot survive. Now 3 of your goats and so many other goats in the village have died. Grandmother Mamabe's powerful shoulders sag. Asatu must be strong and do something. But what? Asatu's feet lead her to the old ugly road. A pile of garbage stands as wide as Grandmother's cooking hut. Mosquitoes swarm near dirty pools of water alongside the pile. Smoke from burning plastic stings her nose. Her feet back away. Goats scamper past. They forage through the trash for food. Her feet stop. She knows too much to ignore it now. Holding her breath, she plucks 1 plastic bag from the pile, then 2, then 10, then 100. What can we do? Asatu asks her friends. Let's wash them, says Fatim, pulling out almost soap. Moram grabs a bucket, and Incha fetches water from the well. Peggy finds clothespins, and they clip the wash bags on the line. As the bags dry, Asatu watches her sister crochet. Can you teach me? Wow, yes, her sister shows Asatu the stitches, then hands her a metal tool. Asatu's fingers busy themselves. In, out, around. Jerry Jeff, thank you. Asatu finds a broomstick and carves her own tool from its wood. What's that for? Fatim asks. Asatu pauses. She and Peggy have an idea, but will their friends think it's crazy? Will the idea even work? Nervously, she explains the plan. 1 friend agrees to help, then 2, then 5. The women cut bags into strips and roll them into spools of plastic thread. Before long, they teach themselves how to crochet with this thread. Nakilige Bay? Asks Grandma. How is the work? Nadanka, answers Asatu, slow. Some people in the village laugh at us. Others call us dirty. But I believe what we're doing is good. The women crochet by candlelight away from those who mock them. Until the morning comes when they no longer work in secret. Fingers sore and blistered, Asatu hauls the recycled purses to the city. One person laughs at her, then 2, then 10, then... One woman lays Dalasi coins on the table. She chooses a purse and shows it to one friend, then 2, then 10. Soon everyone wants one. Asatu fills her own purse with Dalasi. She zips it shut and rides home to tell grandmother she has made enough to buy a new goat. When she passes by the pile of rubbish, she smiles because it is smaller now. She tells herself one day it will be gone and my home will be beautiful. And one day, it was. So what is a Maker's Challenge? A Maker's Challenge is where you challenge something that happens around you to make it better. Everyone has these in their home. So the challenge is to figure out how we can make our world a better place by finding a way to recycle these. Or you can even take it one step further and design a bag that is actually compostable. You can make it compostable out of your dinner that you made of spinach and broccoli that you didn't want to eat. The sky's the limit. You could do anything. There's no right or wrong answer to it. So think about all the people that are involved in plastic bags. You have the people that make them. You have the people that use them, like us. Think about the garbage people that have to pick those up and how sad they are that it's filling the landfills. There's so many people that are involved with these plastic bags, and it's your job to figure out a way to make our world a better place by either recycling or maybe redesigning one. So to do this, I'm challenging all families, K through 12, to design a way to either recycle the bags or even figure out a way to compost them. So the first step is to draw a picture of what you're going to do. Maybe it's a jump rope to go outside and play. It's beautiful outside today. The second thing is you're going to make a prototype. Maybe you are making a bedroll or that jump rope. Maybe you're even learning how to make a compostable bag. So you draw it, you're going to make a prototype, and then I want you to post your prototype on our Waldron website. Everyone will get the chance to comment. Remember, only nice comments. You can say how you like it, what certain aspect of your project or their project do you enjoy. And then you can also put a comment on things that you think would make it better. Remember, you have to be kind about it. So start your comment with what if, and then the comment that you're going to use that you think would be best to change it. So after we've all commented on these various posts of people's prototypes, we're going to go back and we're going to take those comments and you can change your prototype. Now remember, it is your prototype. You can choose whatever you want to change on them from the comments. Maybe you want to leave it the same. Maybe you think it's the best just the way it is. Remember, this is a fun family project. So have fun with it. Be creative. There are no right or wrong answers. I'm going to post a couple of videos. The first video is going to be how do you make plastic bags? The second one's going to be some ideas on what you could do with them. I'll post a video on a bedroll you can make, and that's something more older kids can do, upper elementary and even the high school students. You can even donate a bedroll to a homeless shelter when you're all done. I'll also post a video on how to make a jump rope. And remember, you can change it up. You might find a new way to make them better than the video. And then the third one is for lower elementary. And that one's going to be how to make a parachute. And I've done this with my little friend Jace. And he had so much fun. The first thing we did, though, with our prototype is we just took the plastic bag, tied it to his little fox friend, and then he threw it. It didn't work very well. So then we watched a video, the video I'll post, on how to make a parachute out of a plastic bag. So we did that, and we found some string was a little too heavy. So we decided to choose a different string, and you'll get to choose what one works best for you. And then he tried different things to tie it to. He had a little army guy. He thought that the plastic was too heavy. And then the third thing, which was kind of funny, actually, was a little foam toilet paper toy, which I thought was ironic and cute. So that one was our best one, and it worked really well. You get to try the things you have at home to make it your own. You can post it as a comment. You can post it as a video. But remember, we have plenty of time. We're all stuck in our homes, so have fun with it. Can't wait to see your post. Have a great day. Stay healthy and safe.